August 12th, 2019, Josette Walker, 324 Paxton Street, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Address, this letter is addressed to capital C, period, Alan Parker, interim chief executive officer and president, Wells Fargo and Company, P.O. Box 63750, San Francisco, California 94163. Dear Mr. Parker, with negative checking and saving accounts as of this date, I feel left without any resources to further assist my daughter, Ari Cleo Hayes. Social Security number, last four digits 9501. But you came to mind, Mr. Parker, as a person to reach out to for the sake of my child. Ari is an employee of Wells Fargo who endured the misfortune of falling unconscious in her tub at home last January 2017. She recently dismissed her legal counsel due to a, in quote, no win clause, unquote, in your company's long-term disability, in parentheses, LTD insurance benefit. Ari was suing for the reinstatement of her LTD. Continued medical care is the utmost compulsory for her to return to as close as her previous healthy state of being. She followed the appeals process as directed in the medical plan. The findings of Wells Fargo's appeal physician states he could not or omitted or failed to make a reasonable effort to contact Ari's concussion doctor. Ari earned a master's degree in early elementary education over 2 decades ago. Her brain cannot function the way it did 20 years ago. It is very difficult for me to find ways to communicate to her. She makes progress, then something stressful happens and it obliterates it. This action by your company's hired doctor seemed to be intentional, which led to the reason why I'm sending you this letter. Everyone loses under these conditions, Mr. Parker. Ari has 7 physicians at this time. Her status is as follows: no financial benefit from her investment into the LTD plan, unable to pay her copays for continued care, unable to see a specialist for her eyes that suffer from the fall, and digress. Please excuse me for not knowing all the different medical terms that goes along with concussion rehabilitation. Item C, she is unable to drive. Item D, unable to work based on her physician's directions. Item E, return home to her parents based on her physician's directions. She cannot live alone. Item F, her Wells Fargo checking and savings accounts are in the negative, the same as her parents, but Ari lost her accounts of which she did not want me to know. Item G, her parents are financially stripped due to assisting to pay for as many of Ari's bills. In parentheses, we digress. We were both retired, me, myself, the mother, seeking some odd work now. Item 2. Ari applied and now receives backing from the North Carolina Department of Social Services Food Assistance Program. Yet, my daughter elected the Wells Fargo LTD benefit program and was intentionally pushed aside in the same manner her department supervisor treated her. Or let me state in the same tone the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission representative said to Ari regarding the harassment of her Wells Fargo's boss. In quotation, she's just a little pushy, unquote. Mr. Parker, to surmise my thoughts, Ari follows me daily around the residence as if she were a toddler. Her monthly cycle causes her to have suicidal thoughts, and years ago I encouraged her to seek treatment. Her Charlotte physician treatment, when she was living in Charlotte, had those thoughts close to eliminated. Here in Elizabeth City, her Virginia doctor has of yet to get her to where she needs to be. This causes an extra load of attention from me and is given because I do not want to eulogize my child. Big businesses, Mr. Parker, should not only review the number of profit and losses annually, but also the outsourced provisions of the company for human triggers. My child should not be a candidate of a fatality due to Wells Fargo payment for old-fashioned scratching by hiring. Oh, I'm sorry. Candidate of a fatality due to Wells Fargo's payment for old-fashioned hand scratching by hiring worthless doctors to do deceptive acts. I am a parent who has gone broke for her child's welfare and signed e-signature Josette Walker.